Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm Ivan, and in this episode we are going to swim closer to the Aurora and see if we can find something there. But first I'm going to clean my inventory some, just to make sure we have enough room to pick up anything we find, or everything we find. Grabbing a few of these and turning the fish into food. Let's see, do I have any salt here? Yes, that's nice. I'm going to cure the original because it's very filling. And I'm going to cook the other two. I think spadefish is decent, but I is more high in fluids. Let's look. Yeah, 18 food and 10 water. Let's eat that one first, and then the spadefish. Only 23 food, so it's not amazing. The Reginald is definitely better, but it's cured, so it actually makes us more thirsty. But for now, there's a lot of water here, so that's fine. Let's get into our small...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think calling it a base might be a bit far. Let's see if we have quartz in here. Then we can make a big locker. Nope. I guess the quartz is up in the life pod, but it will be fine with wall lockers as well. This is, like I said, temporary. In all games I play, I believe I enjoy temporary setups to do different stuff. I'm going to leave the habitat builder as well, because I'm not going to build habitats over at the Aurora. And that leaves us with room for the repair tool on our hotbar. Now let's go on a journey. Just need to find it. There we go. It's nice to swim the correct direction. Now, I'm not going to pick any fish right now, or any fish, or maybe I should say fishes, because apparently if you talk about different kinds of fishes, as in one peeper and one bladder fish, the correct word is apparently fishes. But if several bladder fish, it's several fish. But that's funny. That's I'm probably not the correct person to teach people grammar, but it's funny when you know stuff. Now we unlocked the beacon. That's quite important. That stays in the ocean where you put it, and here's another one. And you can type a name, you can show it on the radar, so it's very easy to find. It shows almost like the lifeboat like this. So it's a nice way to help, like mapping the ocean, and the sea glide fragment. Now this is not the best way to do stuff, because we fill our inventory with titanium. But I think it's, for me, it's a completionist thing. I like to scan everything so it doesn't stay in the ocean like that. And later on, when you use scanner rooms, you can search for stuff, and then it's nice to not find stuff you've already seen and had the ability to pick up. Diving deeper here. Oh, silly fish playing around. It looks sick though, so I'm going to stay away. Now this game does have a tiny bit of pop-in. I'm sorry about that, but it's nothing to do, not something you can fix with graphical options and the likes. Let's see if there's something to scan here. Ooh. Those fish. Or yeah, there's. I'm going to look at them just in a second. The huge... I guess it's... I guess they are Leviathan class. Oh, stone. And they are very, I wouldn't say friendly, but neutral, maybe. They just almost float through the ocean. And they are also the home of many plants and barnacles that you can find. Let's scan them and look at them in the data log while breathing. So they have local microcosms, stuff live on them, and they have the metal-rich barnacles. If we can find any of those, let's see. Well, a coral shell plate here, which is nice, but no practical applications. And then we have a barnacle here. I'm going to break that and find copper. That's decent. Oh, and that's a tiger plant. They have a defense mechanism where they shoot needles at you, basically. So I'm going to stay away from that one. But I did get the scan. And let's see if there is a barnacle on this one as well somewhere. There is a tiger plant at least. And they don't aim very well. It's very easy to dodge. Oh, here's one. Copper again. Nice. And copper. Oh, and another copper. Copper. Okay, that's nice. Now, something we could scan was here. There we go. Papyrus. That's also one of those that doesn't have any function for us, but it's nice to learn about everything anyway. Now let's see. Another wreckage down here. I am hoping to find the last part of
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's see, scanner room. I'm hoping to find the last part we need of the Seamoth, because that's a big step. Now we can build a scanner room. That's nice. I'm going to wait a bit before starting and actually building our home base, because right now it doesn't really have a function except for storing things, and I have a tendency to really like things that have a function, and that's one of the reasons I really love this game, because every building, everything you make and do have a function to progress the story, basically. Let's see here.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Let's get some oxygen. Moving into the terrain adjacent to the Aurora now, I believe. Yeah, we are very close. So it looks like it landed or crash landed on a sandbank here. And there's so much scrap metal here. And definitely don't have room for all of it. Oh, propulsion cannon, that's a new one. So might as well not loot any of that, or pick up, or scavenge. And the sharks are playing around with the scrap metal as well, having fun. Let's avoid the fishies and try try to get closer. Now here's something interesting. Sandstone, lead, and a Cyclops engine fragment. Oh, more Cyclops bridge fragment. Okay, so this is a blueprint for the Cyclops. What was that? That was something swimming over there. And the Cyclops is... let's see if we can see it in the blueprint and get some information. Nope, not yet. Just ingredients unknown. But since it has a bridge and stuff, we can stipulate that it's quite large. Here's another part. Bridge fragment. It was just a stalker. It's by Aurora here. Oh, angry stalker. Go away. I'm not going to touch your scrap metal. That's fine. Let's see. Need to be careful here, swimming around the Aurora. It's hard to see. I guess that's because the sand is in the water itself here. It's like furled up. And the local wildlife might be very curious to this. Let's see. Oh, Cyclops engine fragments, that's really nice. And yeah, that's a big one. That's scary. I'm trying to stay far away from this. But I really want to explore behind the Aurora here. I'm going to stay as far away as possible. And get down here. I need to get out of this place. Let's pick up the supplies. Oh, a battery. That's nice.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Yeah, so the...
New blueprint acquired.
yeah, we have both the bridge and the engine now. That's very nice. We're close to the Cyclops there and we could see it. It's a submarine. First, I guess, the Seamoth is nice to get. That's a smaller thing. This is dark and scary and I'm almost out of oxygen, so I'm going to try to get away from this place. No, stay away. Oh jeez. This is... this is so scary. He's jumping. Wow. At least I can see where he is. It's so dark though, I can't see where I am. And I don't want to turn on a light because... Let's see if we can. Okay, let's run for it. Whoa! We might have been spotted. Yes. Yeah, they. I'm not sure if they probably see the light and go for it. So it's nice to stay in the dark. That was scary. I think we should be safe by now. I hope so. It's too shallow here for a big fish, I guess, if we can call that a fish. But that was a success. That was great. 2 parts of the Cyclops blueprint. Oh, Not so scary fish, this one. And that last one, let's see. Just checking if we got part or the actual blueprint. So we got the part for a propulsion cannon. That's important. That's something we need to... a propulsion cannon, it moves stuff. You can pick up and move like big containers and fish as well, actually. Okay. Let's see. So we're moving along the Aurora here, just looking for different stuff. And it's dark, so need to be very careful, at least if we go into places that are a bit deeper. Don't want to meet our doom, basically. That would be a bad idea. Oh, I'm getting scared now, so I'm jumping from the small fish as well. And we're at the back of the Aurora. Now, at some point we can get in here, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to explore that right now because there is basically a wall there, and to get past that we need the propulsion cannon.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against
a bottle of
dehydration
water
and eventual death.
And getting some air. And there's another supply thing. And a blueprint, maybe. Yeah, propulsion cannon again. And another battery. That's nice. And still have some room before we have to go back. Let's dive deeper and see what we can find. The deeper we go, the more like sandstone, and here's shale as well. That's a third geological outcrop, I guess. Gold, lithium, and diamond. Let's hope we find... Oh, we found a diamond.
Remember, the materials you gather are the property of the Aurora Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
3 million credits.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint Aurora vehicle signatures.
Now, this is one of the spots it would be nice to explore, but it's too deep for our oxygen levels right now.
30 seconds.
So I'm not going to stay down here. This is definitely a place can go back to, maybe in daytime, perhaps, and with a proper rebreather. Oxygen. But this was a success. We found 2 different blueprints, and we didn't get eaten by a Leviathan. I guess that's a great success, because that would have been the end of the series. So I'm playing very careful here, and oh, that's interesting. That's another laser cutter. What's that? Oh, it's probably a tiger thing. Yeah, we got a needle from that one. Oh, another one here. So let's look at some wreckages. Oh, here's something interesting. Life Pod 6. And this one, we know about this one. Oh, more evil plants. Just going to stay away. need some oxygen as well. Let's see. Databank. We have not the blueprints, data downloads, and codes and clues. There we go. This one, the location was corrupted, but it's something we kind of found by accident now, and that's fine. So let's find out what happened with them if we can.
Passing 100 meters.
Now here's
oxygen efficiency decreased.
ultra glide fins. Nice. We might be able to upgrade our swimming speed.
Acquired.
And a PDA. I'm going to try to turn on the subtitles. Oh, it's already on. Okay. Let's just listen then.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger. Where are the rescue teams? The Aurora didn't make it. So, where are the rescue teams? They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there!
30 seconds.
I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Integrating new PDA data.
And that's crew log 2. Oh, there we go.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
Put the flare down!
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare! Stop waving it around like that, you'll...
New blueprint acquired.
And that's what happened with them waving it around and caught a fuel line. I'm not sure why the audio cut out there, but there was an explosion and no survivors most likely there. Let's see. While that was playing though, we found the finished blueprint for the Seamoth, and that's going to improve our exploration range by a lot. Let's look at this wreckage. And mobile vehicle bay fragment. We have this already. That's blueprint for light stick, picture frame. Battery charger. That's nice because we actually run out of batteries, or they run out of power. I'm just getting the pots. Nice with pots for making our home cozy if we build one, when we build one. I'm going to do one more dive here. No, I'm not going to. Let's see. Is this somewhere we can find again? 700 meters. Yeah, we can. Our inventory is full, but I am sure there's more in that wreckage, so I kind of want to go there. Let's see. Let's clean our inventory a bit. We can drink the water. So we have 2 slots. Yeah, that's good. Let's go. We have enough oxygen for this, and can't be too scared. Let's find the entrance again. That was probably on the other side. Here. And let's see if we can get in. There was 2 entrances. One ear duct on the other side as well. That's the full battery charger. That's very nice. And another plant pot. Now this place we need a laser cutter to get past, so we can't do that right now. But here we can dive in.
100 meters.
Ah, but that was just another exit. Okay, well that's nice. Now we know that if we find this place again, we need a laser cutter. And let's check quickly if we have the blueprint. No, need one more part of it. And if we're extremely lucky, yeah. That was a bit hard to see, but inside the box we unlocked the blueprint. Okay, so 700 meters away-ish, and just going to check the alignment to the Aurora. In the beginning, that's a nice way to... Yeah, so it's basically a long Aurora in parallel with the big ship. Then we should be able to find that place when we get the laser cutter. There's a lot of stuff to remember in this game like that, but after we get beacons, it gets a lot easier, because then we could have just dropped a beacon there. Placed a beacon there. But that was such a nice thing. We found the laser cutter, we found propulsion cannon, we also found Seamoth, and 2 out of 3 of the big parts for the Cyclops, the submarine. So this is... that was extremely efficient, I believe. So let's see if we can build any of this. If we can get the Seamoth, we might be able to travel further and deeper. And also need the rebreather. So that's something that needs to be made as well. Now I'm going to bring the gold and the wiring kit. And some silvers, okay, some lead. Okay, and let's go up to the construction machine. No new messages on the radio yet, so let's see. We need a mobile vehicle bay, and to make that we need a power cell. And to make a power cell we need 2 batteries. But we have 2 batteries, so we just need silicon rubber. And that's made out of the seed clusters. Checking if we have some. No. Okay. So then let's see. First let's do a combine acid mushroom and acid mushroom to clean inventory a tiny bit. Good. And then looking at the tools, this one might be made soon. This one will be made soon. That needs a copper wire. And that's here. We found quite a lot of copper as well. That's neat. And let's see, grav trap. Not needed right now. That pulls in fish and small loot, but for now we are fine. We don't need the waterproof locker because we use the inside thing. And beacons will be built, definitely. Now, this one, fiber mesh, that needs 2 of the plants outside when we use a knife, and not the seeds. And we need 2 of the seeds clusters for this, and we need 1 seed cluster for the silicon rubber, and that takes so much space. So inventory needs to be emptied before we do that. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing we can build to in between, but this one is needed first. The mobile vehicle bay is the place where we build the Seamoth, and as we can see in the mobile vehicle bay, we need another power cell, another lubricant, and we might have to go get some more quartz to get glass, but let's see if we have enough. There's also something called a modification station. So we can't upgrade our fins before we get that. Anyway, let's clean out our inventory to be able to pick up the plant parts we need. And let's... oh, we need the habitat builder for this. That's here. Or we might be able to just fill up these things. Yeah, that's fine. I really enjoyed that we found a diamond, because we need diamond for the laser cutter. I just hope... no, we need 2. Ah, so close. So close. Okay, so we need 2 of the leaves, or the vines themselves, and we need, I believe it was 3 of the seed clusters. Oh, whoa, that was close. Oh, he's too busy playing around with his scrap metal to care. Now, what I'm going to do before... you see, the power on this one is at 12%. So I'm going to replace it with a full battery. And then I'm going to... turn the battery into a power cell. That is a... I guess... yeah, it's silly, or not silly, but it doesn't affect the charge of the finished product. So I'm going to do that with this one as well. So now we have one battery with 12%, one with 38%, but when we turn it into a power cell, it gets to 100%. There we go, that's a power cell. So now we can make the vehicle bay with, let's see, lubricant and 2 ingots. I'm going to craft... I was going to craft, let's see, it was a tool. Yeah, the Pathfinder, okay. So copper wire, if we have enough. Nope. Any copper here? Yes, and 1 titanium. I'm sorry if this is hard to follow. It's a bit weird to explain all the thoughts in front of the building machine. Now, I think I messed up though, because I only have 1 lubricant and I need a second one. But let's place the mobile vehicle bay first. And there, it's made. Nice. There's also a bit of thirst going on. Oh, that was fixed very fast-ish. And paper, food. Here, fishy. There we go. Now, vehicle bay. That one needs to be placed. Let's place it over somewhat deep water. So. This one will craft the Seamoth for us. And the Cyclops, but we haven't finished the blueprint yet. So we need 1 more power cell, 2 glass, 1 lead, and 1 lubricant. I'm quickly going to do that now. Let's find our... oh. Yes. We just found a bunch of fluid intake making fish, so that's nice. So 1 lubricant from these. That's the reef backs. That sound. And what else? What else? Quartz. Let's see if we have enough quartz to make 2 glass. That will be in here, if so. Nope, need 2 more. So making the lubricant now. And making some water. Cooking the peeper as well. Oh, and a radio message. That was nice timing because we just craft anyway.
This is Officer Keen in Lightpod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So we have a new mission.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yes, because we had a drink now. Now let's see. We need 1 battery for, and we have the silicone rubber. And I'm going to get the quartz quickly from over this place because that's where we had the tunnel thing. I hope, yes. And in this, I remember there being a lot of quartz, so that's nice. Just need to put a while here, picking up as many as possible. Going to get 2 of the mushrooms as well, but I'm going to pick those from a place outside this cave because I like the lighting in here from the mushrooms. Let's see. And there we go. Now, what else do we need? Just going to check. We have lead. We have two mushrooms needed. So many mushrooms here, so that's not a difficult thing to make. And heading back to craft the Seamoth. That's huge. And another radio message. Let's listen to that one while making the battery and stuff.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
So there's a rescue operation coming. 1 lead. That's there. And where did we put where did we put the mobile vehicle bay? I thought it was right here. Oh, a bit far away, okay. Oh, not that bad. And there we go. The Seamoth.
Seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Yes, we need to do swimming because our glutes are important. Now, this is a magical place in the game because now we can stay underwater for as long as we want. This one you can see top middle, it has a maximum depth of 200 and it also runs on power, so it might run out of power. They have strong lights and this is going to be really nice for exploring, especially since this one is stranded on 300 meters deep. But that's for the next episode. This was great. So I'm going to just stay in the Seamoth while ending the episode now, and I'm very happy with that. So, thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode.